RD Sharma solution, we are taking class 12. This is probability and we are taking the first exercise. Given that the two numbers appearing on throwing two dice are different, find the probability of the event the sum of numbers on the dice is 4. Now here is a dice. Let me tell you about this. So there are two numbers appearing on throwing two dice. So they are different dice, two dice. So there are 36 combinations that are possible and we have to find the probability of the event the sum of numbers on the dice is 4. So we find out the probability, but it is a conditional probability. So we write it like this: PB by A or PA by B. It depends on you, whichever you take. But if A is known, what is the probability of B? This B by A signifies that. If it would have been A by B, then known the probability of B, what is the probability of A? So when you throw two die, this is one die, this is another die. So what is the sample space? It will be 1, 2, like this. 1 and 2. 1 and 1. First one will be 1 and 1. The second will be 1 and 2. Then we have 1 and 3. 1 and 4. 1 and 5. Then 1 and 6. This is the first row. Now the second one will be what? 2 and 1. 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Like this. So I'm writing 2, 1 and this 2, 2. I hope you got the idea. How about 3? It will be 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. So I'm writing few of all of them. 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. So I'm writing again two of them. Then 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. So I'm just writing few of them just to let you understand that how it is going on. The last one will be 6, 6. So 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6 like this. Now these are 36. 6 into 6. One die 6, another die 6. 6 into 6 is 36. Now given that the two numbers appearing on throwing two dice are different, that means we cannot take 1, 1, we cannot take 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. That cannot be taken. So all these needs to be excluded because the question is straight away saying, given, it is already given, A is the B by A means A is already given that the dice cannot have similar number. So we have 36 in all. But this 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. So 36 minus 6. I am removing this. So the number of elements in A set is 36 minus 6, which is 30. I hope this 6 I subtracted you are aware now. All the similar numbers have deducted. How about B? So the probability of B by A is written as probability of B, A intersection B or B intersection A divided by probability of A. Because we are going to use the numbers only, that's why I am using N. Probability is always between 0 and 1. So NA is already 30 with us. How about NA intersection B? So we have to find out the B also. What is the content of set B? So let's see B. And the B set will be the sum of the numbers on the dice is 4. So 1, 3 can be 4. This 1 and 3. All these 4 which you see here, there are 3 4s here. So 1, 3, 2, 2 and 3, 1 like this. So 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. Now in the question it is given that this similar number cannot come. So we have to eliminate this 2, 2 from here. So how many now elements are left here? 1, 3 and 3, 1. That is only 2. So the number of elements in B is 2. So now we have number of elements in A in B. But we need to find out A intersection B. What are the common elements of A and B? So we have 1, 3 and 3, 1. So I'm writing 3, 1 also, which I just skipped. So 1, 3 and 3, 1. So the NA intersection B, because probability is all about the number of elements in that set. So only 1, 3 and 3, 1 are common in A and B. So there are two numbers, two values. NA intersection B is 2 and NA is what? So NA intersection B is 2. Number of elements in A, as I suggested you, it's 30, not 36. It will be 1 by 15. So whatever I told you is in front of you. This is how you're going to go about it. You have to form this A and B. You can change this A and B by yourself. It can be written as P by B by A or PA by B, depending upon what you have chosen A and B. All the sample set of A or sample space of A has to be made. And I have rejected this 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6 that you don't see here also. And B is the sum of numbers on the two die is 4. That is 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2. And you have to eliminate 2, 2 also. So now apply the formula, 1 by 15 will come. A coin is tossed 3 times. So there is only one coin. There are not 2 coins. Okay, there is only one coin. If head occurs on the first 2 cases, find the probability of getting head on the third toss. This is a conditional probability. If head occurs, if it is already given that, if it is known, all these kind of phrases will tell you that this is a conditional probability question. So let's take A as getting head on third toss. Find the probability of getting head on the third toss. So we have taken A as getting head on the third toss. And if it is already given, and it is given if head occurs on first 2 tosses. So we'll take the set B as getting head on first 2 tosses. Now what is A now? Getting head on third toss. So this is very clear for A that the third will always be a head. So let's make it like this. The last one will always be head. Head, 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 head. Why I'm writing 4 H's? Because in previous 2, either head or tail will come. And head and tail can make 4 combinations. Head, tail, tail, head, 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 and tail, head. So the A will be H, H, H. I'm writing in a different way now. Then the second one will be H, T, H. So third toss, H we have fixed, and now we are writing the combination of H and T, that is the permutation and combination of this permutation of H and T. So T, H, H, and then T, T, H. First 2 can come anything, the last one has to be H. So A is done now. Coming to B, getting head on first 2 tosses. So we have to fix H, H now. H, 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 H. So only T can come and H can come because we have fixed the first 2. Third can only be tail or a head. So let me write B now. H, H, H and H, H, T. H, H, H and H, H, T. So what is the number of elements in A? We don't have to get NA and NB always. Only one of them we have to know. But it's good to know the values. So 4 in A, 2 in B. And A intersection B, what is the common element in these 2 set? Only H, H, H is there. Only this one and this one. So only one is common. So NA intersection B will be 1. Now we have to find out the probability of PA by B. That is, if B is known, if getting head on first 2 tosses is known, what is the probability of getting head on the third toss? That is how conditional probability is approached. So PA intersection B divided by PB, and this is only N only. Number of elements we have to count. And N intersection B and N B. N intersection B is 1. And B is 2, so 1 by 2. This is your final result. Now this is how you are going to write. I have explained you in detail, but this is the approach you are going to follow. This is a conditional probability question. You have to be aware of PA by B or PB by A. Whichever you choose as A and B, it depends on you. A die is thrown 3 times. Find the probability that 4 appears on the third toss if it is given that 6 and 5 appear respectively on first 2 tosses. So let me just show you the die. But there is only one die which is thrown 3 times. There is no 2 die, or there are not dies, only die. Now if it is given, this is already given. Normally we take what is given as B, and we normally take A as what is to be found out. This is what the tradition is. PA by B is PA intersection B divided by PB. So number of element of A intersection B divided by number of element in B. So NA will not come here. So you don't have to count the, or don't have to make the A set. You just have to find out B and A intersection B. But for that you have to have a set A. Always find is, whichever you have to find out is find, which is taken as A. So getting 4 on the third toss will be taken as A. And B will be what? B will be getting 6 and 5 appear respectively on first and 2 tosses. So first 6 will come, followed by 5. So our die will face up 6 first, and then the second time it will be 5. Now let me write the B set. You know why? Because A will be a humongous set, but by B we can restrict A. 6, 5. 6, 5 will eventually come, but the third will be, it's not known. So 6, 5 will come. So I'm writing 6, 5, 6, 5 6 times. You know why? Because every dice can give us 1 to 6 number, but the 2 are fixed here, 6 and 5. So 6, 5, I'm writing 6 times now. So 6, 5 again. But the third toss or third die can give you 1 to 6 number. That's why I'm writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 here. So B set is fixed now. Let's make A now. Getting 4 on third throw. Now here the last one is fixed. So last one is fixed. 4. 1 1 can come. Now 1 2 can come. 1 3 can come. 1 4 can come. But the last one is fixed. So let me write just to let you know. So just fix the last one. So I'm fixing the last one here. 1 1 1 2. Then 1 3. Then 1 4. Then 1 5. 1 6 like this. Now the idea is why to write all these, because NA is not to be known. We don't have to write all the members because we don't need to calculate the number of elements in this set. But we know that there will be an intersection because there has to be something common between A and B. But the intersection will be only from where this set will start with 6. So 1 1 4, 1 2 4, 1 3 4, 1 4 4 can never give you an intersection. Only the last, that is 2 1 4, 2 2 4, 2 3 4, 2 4 4, 2 5 4, 2 6 4, all this will come. But we don't have to worry about that. Again 3 1 4 till 3 6 4 will come. Then 4 1 to 4 6, that is 4 1 4 and 4 6 4 will come. 5 and 4 and 5 6 4, that will also come. But we don't need it. Only the intersection will be from the last one, last row. In 6, 4 is fixed. Let me write 4 again 6 times. So I'm writing 4 6 times. Now first can be 6 1, first and second can be 6 1, then 6 2, then 6 3, then 6 4, then 6 5, then 6 6, like this. Now you tell me whether it was required to write from 1 1 4 to say 5 6 4. We don't need them. If you take the intersection of A and B, only anything 6 5 4 they see, this will never be intersected. Only 6 5 4 is the value which is common in A and B. So the intersection of A and B will only give you one element. So NA intersection B is only one, and with the content is 6 5 4. That is the only commonality between these two. What is NB? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we have 6 in NB. That is number of elements. This is 1 by 6. So this is how you're going to write and go about it. I hope you have a better idea now. See, here also we haven't written, we have just started, but we have come down to 6 2 4, 6 1 4 till 6 6 4, because it is going to eventually be intersected with B, and B has only 6 5 4 and A has only 6 5 4, which is common. That is the one element in A intersection B. And whole B is of course 6 numbers, 6 values inside the set B. So this is all about this part 1. We'll take it in the next discussion now.